That October started out hot and beautiful, and while I should have been doing teardown at the campsite, Big T used his charm on me, and I ended up going down to Niagara-On-The-Lake instead, where his friends were managing a boutique hotel opening later that month. Procrastination is my thing, so it didn't take much persuasion. We headed out after work and got to St. Catharines around 1 a.m., so got a room there for the night. We needed food desperately, and there was only a McDonald's open 2 doors down, so we walked over, but only the drive-thru was open. However, there was a gas station open across the street, so we decided to go over there and peruse their selection of gourmet delights. Well, being a vegetarian, my only option was basically a pickle, so we ended up going back and getting the car and going through drive-thru anyway. At least I could get some fries. In the morning, we headed over to Niagara-on-the-Lake to the hotel, and his friends took us on a tour. It was insane. It was $2,000 a night. The lounge looked like Elvis's jungle room. The lighting fixtures alone cost over $1 million. Even the wallpaper was worth over $100,000. Well, the decorator was there putting up Halloween decorations for the grand opening and asked T to carry a big box down a narrow stairway to the basement. He was terrified of ripping the wallpaper and said if he did, he'd just tape a $100 bill over the tear. The 4 of us went for a tour of Niagara Falls, and when we got back, T and I went for a walkabout through town while his friends took care of some business. We stopped for a drink at an outdoor cafe and were informed by the waitress that there was an asshole squirrel in the tree overhead that took delight in picking off people with the nuts from the tree. We managed to get through our beverages with only a few near misses. He really was a dick. The next day it was off to the go-karts. I'm just a big kid. Okay, maybe not so big. And so was T, so I chased him around the track at full speed. He had the advantage of being bigger and stronger and could hold the steering in those tight turns. My advantage was that I could actually fit in the cart without having my knees around my ears. After he broke the track record, we had a 4-way cutthroat game of mini-golf where I had my ass handed to me. Later that night, we had a wonderful dinner prepared by the boys, who were both Red Seal chefs, originally teacher and student. Ironically, it was the first and only time T ever cooked for me, as we usually went out for dinner. Around 9 o'clock, we packed up the car, said our goodbyes, and headed out, as I had to work at 6:30 in the morning, leaving another adventure behind us. But of course, there was more to come later that month.